The Undead Among Us, a deep dive into zombies in horror fiction and entertainment. Zombies have shuffled their way into the heart of pop culture, becoming one of the most enduring, terrifying creatures in horror fiction and entertainment. From slow-moving, groaning corpses to lightning-fast, infected monsters, zombies come in many forms, each with its own unique brand of dread. Whether you love them for the scares, the social commentary, or just the sheer spectacle of survival horror, there's no denying that the undead have left an indelible mark in the entertainment industry. Types of zombies, from classic the modern nightmares. Not all zombies are created equal. Over the years, storytellers have reimagined the undead in countless ways, each variation bringing its own flavor of horror. Here are some of the most iconic types of zombies in fiction. 1. The classic Romero zombie, named after legendary filmmaker George A. Romero. These zombies are slow, relentless, and driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Movies like Night of the Living Dead, 1968, and Dawn of the Dead, 1978, popularized this version, where the undead rise to unexplained phenomena, often serving as a metaphor for societal collapse. 2. The viral zombie, infected. Unlike traditional undead, these zombies are still technically alive, just infected by a virus or parasite that turns them into mindless, aggressive monsters. Films like 28 Days Later, 2002, and games like The Last of Us, 2013, showcase these fast, rage-filled monster creatures, making them a more immediate and terrifying threat. 3. The voodoo zombie, rooted in Haitian folklore. Voodoo zombies are reanimated corpses controlled by a sorcerer, folklore. Unlike the mindless flesh eaters of modern horror, these zombies are often depicted as part of a dark magic rituals on movies like White Zombie, 1932, and It's Different Than the Rainbow, 1988, explore this eerie supernatural take. 4. The mutant / experimental zombie. Sometimes zombies aren't just reanimated corpses. They are the result of scientific experiments gone wrong, whether it's a government bioweapon, like in Resident Evil, or a corporate experiment with Dead Space. These zombies often come with grotesque mutations, making them even deadlier. 5. The comedic zombie. Not all zombies are out for blood. Some are just here for laughs. Films like Shaun of the Dead, 2004, and Zombieland, 2009, blend horror with comedy, turn the apocalypse into a playground of absurdity and wit. 6. The supernatural. Some zombies are bound by science at all. They are the result of curses, demonic possession, or otherworldly forces. Shows like Supernatural and The Walking Dead, World Beyond, occasionally dip into this territory, where the undead are more than just reanimated corpses. Zombies in horror fiction. Why we can't get enough. Zombies have been a staple of horror fiction for decades, and their appeal shows not signs of fading. But why do we keep coming back to these shambling horrors? 1. The ultimate survival. Fantasies. Zombie stories are often revolve around ordinary people thrust into extraordinary circumstances, forcing them to fight for survival. This taps into a primal fear. What would you do if the world ended? This genre allows audiences to imagine themselves as the hero or the victim when the world gone mad. 2. Social and political commentary. From Romero's critiques of consumerism, Dawn of the Dead set in a shopping mall, or to The Last of Us, exploring the cost of survival. Zombie fiction often serves as a mirror to society. The undead can represent anything from the mindless conformity to the fear of pandemics, making them a versatile storytelling tool. Fear. 3. The fear of the unknown or the inevitable. Death is one of humanity's greatest fears, and zombies embody that terror in a visceral way. They are a reminder that no matter how advanced we become, decay and mortality are inescapable. 3. Zombies in the entertainment industry. The undead aren't just confined to horror genre. They infiltrated every corner of entertainment. Movies and TV shows, from The Walking Dead, 2010 to 2022, to Train to Busan, 2016. Zombie media has dominated big screens, big and small. Even on horror franchises like Prejudice and Zombies, 2016, had gone into the action, proving that zombies can be adapted into almost any genre. Video games. Few things are as thrilling as fighting off hordes of the undead in a virtual apocalypse. Games like Left 4 Dead, Dying Light, and Resident Evil have turned zombie survival into an interactive experience, making players feel the adrenaline of a real outbreak. books and comics. Novels like World War Z 2006 and comics like The Walking Dead 2003 to 2019 have expanded zombie lore, offering deeper narratives and world building that films and games sometimes can't capture. Theme parks and live experiences, zombie-themed escape rooms, haunted houses, and even immersive theater experiences like The Walking Dead. The ride let fans step into the post-apocalyptic world, if only for a few terrifying minutes. The future of zombies in pop culture. As long as humanity fears death, decay, and societal collapse, zombies will continue to lurk in our stories. With new twists like AI-driven undead, the Matrix zombies concept, or eco-horror zombies mutated by climate disasters, the genre is far from dead. Whether you prefer slow, classic zombies or spreading infected monsters, one thing's for sure, the undead aren't going anywhere. So grab your shotgun, board up the windows, and get ready for the next wave of zombie mayhem. After all, in a world overrun by the dead, survival is just the beginning. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fan lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori. Today, your next thrilling adventure awaits. Hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.